say you're sorry.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Azila Syafiqah binti Ahmad Azam and my registration number is 0C-DSK20F2015.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Wanur Khalidah binti Wan Muhammad Arizal and my registration number is 06-DSK20F2021.
Hi, my name is Nur Jamila binti Anwar and my registration number is 06-DSK20F2086.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Azira binti Ramli. My registration number is 06-DSK20F2018.
Industrial relation refers to a relationship between the employers and employees. It is also referred to a field of study that examines these types of relationships, especially groups of workers in units. The employers are represented by management and employees are represented by unions. The purpose of industrial relations is to provide a harmonious relationship between employers and employees, ensuring continuous productivity. This system acts as a regulatory body to settle industrial workplace disputes and advise on disciplinary policies, pay rates, working conditions, and employment security. There are a few examples of industrial relations, some of it which is union organizing, collective bargaining, and strike. This is because they are three actions that involve active participation of both organized labor and management. The concept of industrial relations is a dynamic and developing concept. It is described as a relationship between employers and management of the enterprise, and the employees or among employees and their organizations. Other than that, there are a few methods of industrial relations in organization, which is picketing, strike, and lockout. Next, we will talk about definition of picket, types of picket, and the purpose of picket.
Definition of picketing. Picketing comes from French word which is piquet, meaning a stake or pole stuck in the ground, either to hold up or tent off or fence or to mark a line. Picketing occurs when a person or a group of people stand, marches, or patrol inside, in front of, or about any premise with the intent to persuade an occupant or patron of the premise regarding some points of view or to protest an action, attitude, or belief. Picketing is a form of protest in which people called pickets or picketer congregate outside a place of work or location where an event is taking place. Also meaning of standing or marching, usually while holding a placard or sign in front of a workplace. For example, when a group of people, usually trade unions members, picket a place of work, they stand outside in order to protest about something, to prevent people from going in or to persuade the workers to join a strike. Pickets are usually conducted outside working hour, either before or after work, lunch break. It is because picketing workers are not in flow and continuing to work in the normal manner. The workers will stand in group outside and hold large banner with message proclaiming their dissatisfaction. Picket is legal provided that the worker involved are members of a trade union. It also a trade dispute between the employees, their employer exits, and it is held at or near the employee's workplace. It does not obstruct the entrances or exits to the workplace, and it is peaceful and does not intimidate anyone.
Picket refers to the action of employees either from the form of standing or marching in front of business premises or office taken by employees. Section 40 of the Industrial Relations Act 1977 allows one or more employees to be present at or near where their work is peacefully. The purpose of an employee performing such an action is to convey and obtain information. It is also to persuade the employee to work or not to work when there is an industrial dispute. Other than that, a picket line is the description given to those who gather outside or near the entrance of the workplace. This includes striking workers locked out by their employer, and trade union representatives. Picketing is a common tactic used by trade unions during strikes, who will try to prevent dissidents, members of the union, members of other unions, and non-unionized workers from working. However, in order to settle a dispute, the action must be done in a peaceful manner, not to threaten any person, not to obstruct the entry and exit to the employer premises by the employee directly involved in the dispute.
There are three types of pickets. The first one is informational picketing. An informational picket is a public demonstration by a labor union for the purpose of informing the public about a matter of concern to the union. Informational picketing is a lawful activity that should be conducted in a peaceful manner that respects and protects the safety of both participants and all other members of our campus community. An informational picket is not a strike, and all university employees participating in an informational picket are expected to continue to report for work as scheduled. Next is organizational picketing is a type of picket where a group of people gather outside a workplace or business to protect or raise awareness about an issue related to the organization. It is a form of peaceful demonstration that aims to put pressure on the organization to address the issue at hand. For example, a labor union may organize a picket outside a company to demand better working conditions or higher wages for its members. The picketers may carry signs, chant slogans, and distribute flyers to inform the public about their cause. Lastly is secondary picketing. Any external entity that is economically linked to the primary business that is the target of the workers' protest is considered a secondary picket. As a result, it includes actions taken against the picketed business, suppliers, shop who sell its goods, physical location with joint management or majority owners, and the residents of any of the latter individuals. Secondary pickets typically do not have access to all the civil law rights afforded to prime picket. For example, at the Battle of Saltley Gate in 1972 in England, striking miners picketed a coke works in Birmingham and were later joined by thousands of workers from industry locally.
So, the conclusion that all of us get to make is that picket is basically a group of people who stand outside an organization's building to protest against something, and the people who protest are often employees who disagree with the management. In short, this act is to show the organization that you are not satisfied with them by standing outside their building and trying to prevent people from entering and doing business with them. Picketing is an act where workers belong to a trade union involved in an industrial action assemble in front of their workplace or the home of the employer in order to prevent other co-workers from going inside and working. Picketing is to persuade the other co-workers to support them in the industrial action and to dissuade customers from doing business with the organization. Picketing is allowed only to those employees who work at the workplace outside which they picket. For example, a business may operate from various locations. However, workers can picket only outside the location where they work or where their unions are certified. They cannot picket outside other locations of business of the employer. That's all from us. Thank you.